hope you are all doing well. I wanted to make a new video, just a little update of just the combination adhesive method I use for my bottom denture. You can use it, I would think, on your top denture too, but personally I just use this method on my bottom denture because I still use the secure adhesive for my top because I do not have any relines on my top denture. So as you'll see in this video, I focus just on the bottom denture. You start off with a dry denture, so you'd want to dry it off if it was wet from cleaning and soaking overnight. Dry it off real good, inside and out. Then you follow the steps for the paste type adhesive. Now I personally use Fixodent, but you can use whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Then after you're done applying the paste adhesive, then you wet the denture. I personally use a spray bottle. I think that it controls the amount of water, not too much, not too little. Then I apply the powder adhesive, spray, repeat applying this powder adhesive, spray it off to finish it. Voila, you're done. And I'm telling you, it has been the only adhesive method I have found in my 11 months that will keep that bottom denture tight. You know, and I eat all kinds of food that jars it loose all the time, you know, but it really has worked wonders for me. So I hope it works wonders for you guys too. So I have my bottom denture here. I just got it out of my ultrasonic cleaner. I rinsed it off really well. Now I need to just dry it off here. Just dry it off like you normally would. Dry the outside, and then I take a Q-tip and I dry the inside part here, because for the first step of this combination adhesive method you need to make sure that you have a dry denture. So I just dry it off. There, it's all nice and dry. I always have a paper towel and I fold it over in half. So now I have the dry denture and I take my, this time I have Fixodent, what is this, Fixodent Complete, and it's the free, so there's no taste to it. But you can use any paste that you want. So what you do is you kind of follow the directions on the packaging here, but just try not, you know, don't use too much or else it will ooze out. So then I just put some here on the side here, then here, and then in the front. Like that. And if you want, you can take the Q-tip and you can spread it out, but don't make it too thin. Especially for those of you who have had a lot of shrinkage, you don't want to make it too thin because you'll feel a difference. You kind of want it big. So then just take my toothpick or my Q-tip and put it underneath. Okay, next part is you take a little water bottle. I got mine at Walmart in the travel section, but I think you can find it at any drugstore. You always want to fill up your sink with a little bit of water, or a towel is fine too. That way, if for some reason you drop it, it won't, you know, break when it hits the sink. At least there's a little bit of water in there, because you're going to need to spray it. You can spray it on the counter, but I personally hold it. You know, I held it good front in the middle here, and then I just spray. Spray it. Now because with the spray you're following now the the powder instructions, and that says to apply to a wet denture. So you went from applying adhesive to a dry denture for the first step to now making your denture wet. And then you just actually lay it down here if you guys can see it. Well, I'll hold it. It'll make my hands gross, but normally I leave it flat. But then I just take the powder and I just spray it into the gum part here. And then like a cake pan, you just kind of shake it around a little bit to coat all the surfaces. Okay, and then if you missed a part, you can always pick up the paper towel and, you know, dump it in there. Okay, so I got my first coating. Now I'm going to take my water bottle again and I'm going to spray it again. It looks a little bit wet. And then I'm going to apply the powder again. See how it's all loose in there? And then again, I'm just going to tap it and spread it around. And then if you want to pick up a little bit more, you just pick up your napkin. It is kind of a messy process, I'll be honest. But hey, this is the only way that I can get the bottom denture to stay in all day. Now I just take the paper towel and I wipe off the excess real quick on the outside here. And then around the inside too. And this is where you got to be careful because it gets kind of slimy, so you have to be really careful. Then last step, you take your squirt bottle again and you just squirt it again to set that powder. There you go. And you just insert it in your mouth and hold down for a few seconds like normal. So I'm going to do that now.